Hello ladies and gentlemen, thanks for dropping by my channel once again. Postcard Marketing 2019, providing you with the best techniques of marketing using direct mail in both combination online and offline. And when we do Postcard Marketing 2019, we're talking about using postcards to save money in mailing and to purchase leads from direct mail suppliers. Suppliers of leads who are experts in finding buyers of opportunity, like a business in a box. We're not talking about business opportunity seekers here. We're talking about business opportunity buyers. So we mix up all these techniques and we come up with Postcard Marketing 2019. We buy these leads, we put our marketing onto postcards to reach out and communicate with the leads, and this directs them to either a text phone number, website, or whichever way you want to go for the marketing that you choose, and it takes them online or what have you. So first of all, some of you have been watching right along, and I appreciate that. You're wondering how far I am in my direct mail project, where I've already begun using the Club Cash Fund program to begin Start Money. It's not all the way set up yet. I have the program, I have that. I bought the 1,000 envelopes. Green, we're doing a St. Patrick's holiday kind of like sale. It's not really a sale price though, but I'm putting the cards, advertising postcards, into the green envelopes. Green is the color for St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to use this holiday to make even more money. Normally we don't advertise before, during, or shortly after a holiday because people don't have money. But this is doing this system in such a way as to get the postcards, the advertising, using the postcards as advertising, but instead of mailing direct, put them into the green cards for St. Patrick's Day and get them to the people ahead of time before they have a chance to spend all their money on the St. Patrick's Day. It's a pretty big holiday, but people don't really spend a lot of money on it like they would on Christmas or Valentine's Day. So we've just barely gotten over what we call Valentine's Day or Lover's Day. Comes around once a year, all these holidays. I made my postcards custom because I want to show you something here. This is going to be the picture of the front picture side of my postcards. And I had them at printing, and at first I thought next day flyers was the cheapest. Then I found Postcard Mania, even way cheaper, but I found out that's only for 5,000. There's hardly a difference in cost for only doing 1,000 like what I'm doing. So I went with next day flyers, and I'll put that down below in the box for you along with all the links like I always do. But that's going to be the picture of what mine's going to look like. I had a picture set up here, this one. Take a close look at this one. This ugly postcard makes me hundreds a day. And we're using this website, this ugly card. That's actually one of the many websites for the Club Cash Fund. And we're going to use this personal access code, not that. I have my own. But rather than this card on one side, here's the front side. And I noticed my pointer is off a little bit from where I'm pointing in these videos as I recheck them. So I'm going to try and keep it to the bottom right because I think it goes up left and top. But this is the front side here. You can see there's a place to put the address label there. You put your return address up on the upper left-hand corner, stamp in the upper right-hand corner. And there's not much advertising on there, but it's enough to spark their imagination and get them to go to this website over here and plug in the personal access code, and that will allow them to opt into the landing page, so they'll be on the mailing list and they'll be able to see the video. At the end of the video, they can sign up for free for their free starter kit, which will come to them by direct mail. Once a week, John, the owner, mails them all out. Now, instead of this like this, this is how I want to do. I showed you the front side of my card there. Now on the back side, I want to put advertising on there, and I want to give them instructions what to do. So I don't know if you can read that too well from where you are, so I'll read it for you. Starting from the top left, it goes, "This crazy simple postcard makes me thousands of dollars every week. Cash Club type mailing clubs provide hundreds of dollars of cash daily, just like the photo on the other side. Yes, as simple as 1, 2, 3. So, number 1, go to the website listed at the bottom, watch the video, sign up for free. Number 2, after your free startup kit comes, pay the registration fee, log into your office, order your postcards and leads and addresses on stick-on labels. Number 3, when they come, just simply stamp, address, and mail them. And sit back and receive cash." Now, there's only so much you can put on a postcard that will fit. Notice I put a custom website. I put www.novastarprofits.ws. Now that's from the global domains, and I belong to that, and I'm using domain pointing. When they click on that, it is going to go to that ugly card website, but it won't say the ugly card. On the post office, as you can see, I gave it a special fancy name. And there's a reason I do that, because people might have seen the ugly card or whichever website advertising they're using on the particular cards that people send out. They might have been simply in a bad mood that day and seen the card and just didn't order because of that. But they might remember the name, the ugly website, or the Cash Club Fund. So this way we've disguised the actual name of the website. So they're going to go to novastarprofits.ws. They're going to type that into their browser, click enter, and boom. Actually, it'll come up with the Club Cash Fund website. And since I'm using their ugly postcard website, notice how I put in use the code, and I gave them the code right there, as you can see. And then also, I told them, if you want to view my special training, my YouTube channel is, and here's my YouTube channel, the very bottom right-hand corner. So, there you have it, folks. I've actually given them instructions what to do and how to do it on the postcard. So in other words, a lot of people will do it the beginner style, which is fine. You're still going to make a lot of money. But they'll take like the ugly postcard and they'll print the card just the way they come and mail them out like that. And some people that they mail to, they're looking to buy opportunities, but they have no experience. They go to that website, they don't know what to do, They're overwhelmed. They don't know how the program works. They don't understand it. They're not familiar with any of this. So where you might get a first, like I might get a really good first response using the custom postcard that I made, giving them all these instructions. It sounds like a description, but I'm actually instructing them on what to do. Now, most of them, a lot of them, maybe let's say 50%, aren't going to know how to get that card and make it or anything else. That's why I put down my YouTube channel for them to go and they can look through all these videos and learn whatever they need. So it'll be a while before I hear back from them, but I'm sure I will. Now, on the other hand, a lot of people just go to the website and they'll see that ugly postcard, and maybe they'll even write John a letter, and John will respond back as he always does, and he'll probably say something like, well, the person who sent you those cards must have had that particular card custom made. Okay, so now John doesn't do that. He's got standard postcards. He might be able to refer you to a place, but I got these for really cheap using next day flyers. And I couldn't even find that service there. They had some other kind of fancy postcards, fold-out type postcards. I didn't want those. They cost way too much money. I wanted simple, direct mail marketing postcards. And I wanted them custom made the way I wanted them. And that's what I got. They'll be arriving on Wednesday this week. I meant to have them arrive on Friday so I could already be mailing them out, but it's not too late. The problem was I made this back side of the card here just barely in the boundaries and everything of the size. Now for the picture that I used, I actually copied that off a business card rather than a postcard. So when they enlarged it, they're worried about the bills being a little bit fuzzy, which I didn't care about that so much as what I wanted was, I wanted to make sure that, you know, they could see the pictures of the hands holding the money, even though that was, let's see if I can pull up that. There you see. So it looks fine to me. I don't care if the bills are a little bit fuzzy, blurry. I don't care about that. So basically that's not this white section up above and below, because this is just my, where I've got it copied to, but the image right there. So I said that's fine, and they put in some notes. Well, we're going to trim it here or else you're going to have messed up borders and this and that. So I said, okay, fine. So all in all, it cost about $125, and the whole thing is taking about 1 week to get done. And I'm quite satisfied, very satisfied with the price, with the service. This is next day flyers. And I just did this one, the back side of the card. I just did that on a Word document. I opened up Word document, and then I sized it to the 4x6 postcard. I held the postcard. Yeah, I held the postcard right up there to the screen, you know, held it in place, and then I marked X's around the 4 corners. And so that's where I would type in. That's how I knew what size printing to do and everything. And I barely made it within the size limits for them to print it without any adjustments. They were just concerned with the picture on the front. As you can see, the picture looks fine, at least in my opinion, looks fine. So I'm very happy with them. So this is the Club Cash Fund, where it's commissions that you receive are going to be 3 levels down. Now, if I'm going to get like 10% off of this custom postcard I made, a lot of those people, they're not on level 2. They're not going to know how to make this postcard. They're going to do it the lazy way, straight from the Club Cash Fund. So maybe instead of 10%, they're only going to get a 5% response. But all in all, doing this will get a lot better response.